Today we will speak about how to start a note out of nothing, from total pianissimo growing note, like for example in the Weber concertino. Okay, and how to achieve this? This is today's little topic of this video. Actually, there are like exactly two things that you need to do in order for starting notes out of nothing, and that they always come and that they always produce a nice, goosebump effect for the audience. Yeah, so if you do those two things, you will be able to do this. But before I will share with you these two things, I would like to kindly introduce the sponsor of today's video. It is Tomplay. Tomplay is an awesome sheet music app that actually literally everyone should have. Me and also any intermediate and amateur player. I will show you quickly how it works. So basically, once you download the app, you will get to choose your instrument. You can choose clarinet, of course, for us. Then you will choose your level, which is like beginner, intermediate, advanced, virtuoso, or I'm a teacher. I don't know what I am a teacher is, but I chose virtuoso, and you will just choose your personal level, yeah? And then you will choose 5 playing styles, 5 types of music that you would like to be playing, okay? That you, like to be playing on an everyday basis. So I chose here classical music, pop rock, jazz, blues, Latin music, why not? And Broadway musicals. Yeah, I was a bit skeptical at first, but then I went inside the app and I thought, let's put it to the test. And then I said, if the topic of the video today is already how to start notes out of nowhere, why don't take the only piece where this happens, the Weber concertino, yeah? And put it to the test. So I did exactly this. I almost instantly pressed record, so you can record yourself together with the accompaniment. So there will be just the piano and you can record yourself. And then you play the entire song, piece, whatever. And actually it is a quite interesting feeling. Like the musicality of the pianist that is recorded into the app is actually quite good. I didn't expect this. Usually in apps like this, you will just get a dum, bum, bum, a very beat-like feeling. And here I was quite surprised that the pianist actually does the phrases and that she or he does them correctly. Okay, so it's not a false type of musicality, but if you adapt to the musicality of this pianist that is recorded into this app, it's actually already a good type of musicality. Of course, it is not your own version. You, as a clarinetist, you are adapting to what the pianist plays, which is not in itself chamber music, but it is a great exercise. Like if you don't have anyone to play with, any colleagues to play with, any pianists to play with, if you always practice by yourself and never with the accompaniment, never with the chords, never with the emotions attached to the music, if everything is there, okay, if all the chords, all the harmonies, all the color changes are there, you're missing out on big improvement, yeah, because this is a part of clarinet playing that we need to practice with accompaniment. Yeah, we need to be sure that the rhythm is right. We need to be sure that we are somewhat in tune with the chords, and we need to be sure that the phrasing and the color changes happen in the right places where the harmony changes are. If you only play your clarinet voice all the time, you will not grasp these color changes that are very necessary to grasp early on, yeah, to make the progress. So basically, if you would like to try this app, if you use my link, which is down in the description, you will get a 14-day free trial. So you can try it for 14 days for free. Download it right now and try it directly after this video in your practice session. Let's continue with the video. Basically, to start this Weber concertino, out of nowhere, there are two things that we need to have. Thing number one is a fast enough airstream, and we reach this with a high tongue position. Yeah, we need air, which is little air, but fast air. Yeah, so if we want the note to come out of nowhere, we can't have an airy sound. So if you have slow air, it will always have this airiness to the sound. Yeah, this is because you play with a lot of air, but with slow air. We want to do the opposite, which is to play with fast air, but little air, okay? So, yeah, so the air there's not even enough air to create, a sound inside, an air sound inside of the clarinet, because you're playing with so little air and you're reaching the vibration of the reed with so little air. Also, the fast air, the high tongue position, yeah, the position of E will achieve that the undertone will not come. Yeah, this is a big mistake that happens with, for example, this Weber concertino, that first, before the actual note, you will hear the undertone. You will hear this undertone, the, instead of the actual note. Yeah, how to practice this? You can practice this by playing the undertone, on purpose, okay? So if you play the undertone on purpose, you know exactly what not to do to not get the undertone. So if you play it on purpose, it will sound like this. And just play a beautiful undertone. I've learned this from Fabio Di Casola in my trial lesson when I went to ZHDK, Zürcher Hochschule der Künste. He taught me this, to play the undertone on purpose, yeah. And then you'll just try to do the opposite to not get the undertone, yeah. So basically you know what not to do so that you can do the right thing afterwards. Yeah. The other thing number two that you need to be sure of is to widen your throat. And the visualization that I use and I teach my students is to think the throat towards the sides. Yeah, wide throat is always a bit a weird thing to say, but think the throat opens towards the sides, okay? Towards the sides. It's like an opening feeling of the throat, plus high tongue position, the number one thing that we spoke before. And yeah, of course, here you don't use your tongue. Yeah, this is a beginning where it's out of nowhere. You just let the air come. You don't use your tongue. Yeah, otherwise you're risking that the tongue will give a slight accent, which we don't really need here. Yeah, we just need just the air coming and then the sound coming directly. I'm 100% sure you will like my website. Also, it's clarinet-masterclass. It's the place where I share all my secrets that help my students and the members of the website go from good to great fast in weeks and not years. Yeah, if you want this also for yourself, then make sure to join the membership. For me, it took 3-4 years to reach this, and I had one of the best teachers in the world. I wouldn't have been able to find all those things out for myself, okay? I needed this mentor, this best teacher, possibly best teacher that I could get, yeah, in order to find those things out. And all those things I also want to give away for you, and they're on the website. So yeah, if you want to figure it out by yourself, I think it's also possible, just it will take around 12 years. So I don't know if you have this time or the motivation to stay for 12 years without progress. So make sure to go make the membership right now, and I will greet you in the community, and we have a free 30-minute trial lesson so that we can go through the best exercises for you already in the very beginning. I will see you guys all tomorrow. Thanks for watching today's episode. Bye.